Welcome in, friends. We are here, and this is it. This is what we all tuned in for. Week 18 for the NFC title. Sam Darnold, quick pass out to the right, caught there as he's knocked out of bounds with a quickness. It'll be a small gain rather. Huge implications today. Home field advantage in the playoffs, NFC West title, all of the above. This is this is as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. The last game of the season coming down to playoff supremacy in a division rivalry. This is really good as we have 2nd and 7 here. Tight formation for the Seahawks. Tight end in motion to the right. Handoff goes to the right. Ken Bone Walker. He's got a block. He's got a first down a little bit more. He's wrapped up and thrown outside. And the Seahawks got a little something going here as Kenneth Bone Walker gets the first down there. As they are up near midfield, we get a look at that banged up Niner defense, well documented, without Bosa, without Freddie Warner. But they've done a decent enough job hanging in there. They've been getting carved up pretty much. And what's up with these uniforms here? The All Blacks. I'll have to get back to you on that. Not quite sure what to think of that. As Seattle with a fresh set of downs here, 3 wide receivers, man in motion to the left, Rashid Shaheed under center. Darnold play action, looks deep, dumps it off to the running back there. He's got a lead blocker, Ken Bone. He pushes his man out, and he's out to the 40-yard line. And Seattle already cooking on the road. Tough task for the Niner defense today. As Sammy idiot face Darnold back there. He was in San Francisco, revitalized his career a little bit. Nice little play action there, and then dumps it off to the screen. Good lead blocker. Linebacker just barely missed him there. And that's a nice couple of plays there for the Seattle offense, getting Ken Bone Walker going as they are down at the Niner 39-yard line now. Bunch right, under center again, man in motion left, single back, looks like Charbonnet this time. In condensed formation, handoff goes to Charbonnet, stutter step up the middle. He's tripped up, but he's got himself about 6 or 7 yards there. Nice running right up the middle. And the Seattle offense having its way here with this broken Niners defense as they are going to huddle up here and continue. So this really is going to be it for the Niners. Can they get a stop on defense? The Seattle offense has sputtered a little bit down the back half of the season. They are obviously good enough. They have best wide receiver in the game, potentially number 1 receiver in JSN. Darnold is serviceable as he audibles here, sends JSN over to the left side again with the condensed formation, single back, Charbonnet, and the handoff goes Charbonnet left side, and the defense is there to meet him, and he knocks him straight back down. Well done, my man, as they bring the run blitz. Mustafa in on the tackle, wraps him up in the backfield, going to set up 3rd down, and they're Bob Sala there back in SF. I mean, he's a much better D coordinator than he is a head coach. Ask the Jets as the linebacker slides the blitz and Mustafa in from the safety position to make the tackle and just stands him up, form tackle. Well done, Niner defense, as these weak-ass Niner fans are trying to get rowdy here. Bunch formation condensed to the right. Tight end in motion to the left here. Darnold, shotgun, takes a snap, looks left, looks right, through his rotation, and he gets it back over to the middle. Nice toss there by Darnold to complete it to the tight end over the middle. Well, and he went through all of his reads here as the tight end number 88, Saubert, comes in with the catch and a first down. Nice little bit of work there by Sammy Idiotface getting that one in. They ended up 2-by-2 with a condensed formation. Darnold took the snap, looked right. He was all over the place, quick little routes, and then just dumps it off to his tight end underneath in the zone defense there. And, I mean, they were close to getting the sack there as Darnold now, he's got the I formation under center here, fullback in the backfield now. Run blitz coming off the right side, handoff to Ken Bone. He cuts it back to the left, stiff arm, and he's got 7 or 8 yards. Nice, tough run in there by Ken Bone Walker, showing you what he can do. I know fantasy managers weren't too happy with his production over the last couple of years. He's been pretty wispy, to tell you the truth. Just ask me. I had him on a couple teams, and it sucked pretty bad. As Ken Bone comes off the field, and it'll set up 2nd and short. And Seattle having their way on this first drive here. I mean, really having their way on the ground, through the air, every little bit. As we get a look at Zach Charbonnet now, the 1-2 punch to Ken Bone. As offset I now. Hand off to Charbonnet again over the left side. Stutter step, cuts it back. He's got the first down and about 3 or 4 more. And just like that, It's that Seattle offense getting a heck of a lot of push up front. I mean, aside from the one play where Charbonnet got stood up in the backfield, um, Seattle offensive line is really having their way up front and pushing this Niner defensive line back. There's not much pressure. No one's filling gaps. And the Niner defense, if it goes like this, it's going to be a long day for the Niner fans. So we'll see here. Seattle first and goal now from the 9. Got the cornerbacks talking to one another now. Not a good look. Bunch right. Barner in motion to the left. They go 2-by-2 here. Single back Charbonnet. Darnold looks right, throws right into the corner, and he overthrows JSN. He wants a flag, and he gets it. He looks over and says, "What? You can't guard me." And it's going to be PI. It's going to set up first and goal as Lenore is going to try and talk to Tommy Two Dimes over there, but I don't think it's going to work. I don't think he ever really let go of him there. It seemed like they kind of checked him on his 5 yard. He tried to bump and run outside, and Lenore just never let go of him, and kind of hard to argue that one. So first and goal now, Seattle at the 1. JSN comes off the field. And you got to imagine it's just going to be Ken Bone up the middle or Charbonnet, whoever they got in there. Niner defense is running all over the place. Good look, sports fans. As the huddle continues, I don't know why the play clock's not running. As there it goes. As we get a look at the elf on the sideline, whoever that was. Jumbo formation in there. Saubert steps back in. I form. It's Charbonnet in the backfield. Play action. Looks right. He's got time. Darnold goes down. He's sacked in the backfield at the 13-yard line. What are they doing? You got to get rid of that one. Niners brought the blitz right up the middle. The play action. Darnold looked and just thought he had more time than he did. We got to look at some more Bay Area friends. Not sure about that. Here we go. I formation. Charbonnet running out. I thought he had him too. Play action there. He was there, right there. He just didn't throw it. And then, he just walks himself right into his sack. First and goal from the 12 now. Single back is Charbonnet, 2-by-2 as Darnold under center. And handoff goes to the right side to Charbonnet. He cuts it back to the left. He had a little hole there as he's greeted at about the 8-yard line. Stood up there, forward progress. It's going to set up third and goal from the 8. And the Niners got a real chance here to hold Seattle to a field goal, which would be a major, major victory here, considering Seattle's just had their way all the way through. And we're going to get a lot of look at Bob Saleh over there because he was, he headed up this defense when it really was a good defense. This is a shell of what it formerly was. All their best players are injured. But let's see what they can do here. I mean, Saleh knows what he's doing there. And let's see. Big opportunity here for the Niner defense. Some miscommunication here, some confusion in the backfield for Seattle, and they're going to have to burn a timeout. Not how they drew it up on their very first drive, third and goal, as they had to burn it for a few. As we await, maybe they won't send us to commercial here. Let's see now. We got 8:09 here in the first quarter. No, it looks like they're not going to send us to commercial. No problem with that. Just be a quick 30-second timeout. Sam Darnold, as mentioned before, kind of revamped his career a little bit when he went to SF. Get a little look over at Brock Purdy getting lubed up on the side, ready to do work here. And we're just about ready to go now as play clock at 25 seconds. Let's see if they start that thing going. Darnold in there, barking out the play. Caffrey, fantasy managers, well aware of that man. As Darnold surveys, and he's ready to rip now. Shotgun for him. Charbonnet off his left side. And handoff goes to Charbonnet. Over the right side. Back cuts it up to the middle. And he's just stuffed right there. And kind of wonder what that play call was. Third and 8. And they go with the draw play. Unless they're going to go for it on fourth down. Let's see. I mean, again, this 49er defense is pretty banged up. So maybe they think they can get it on fourth. They pull a little trap play there, but the Niners do a good job blocking the hole, and they are going to go for it. So it was just a setup play. Trips left now for Darnold. Shotgun, fourth down, fourth and goal here from the 4-yard line. Singled up top, JSN, man coverage up there. Barner comes in motion. Darnold looks left, throws left, And it's too far out there to Cooper Kupp, and it is incomplete. And the Niner defense holds tough. Darnold wants a flag. Doesn't look like he's going to get it. As the Bay Area fans, they got the Vatos out now with the gold and everything else, putting up the defense, and the Niner defense holds. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know about the play call on third. They knew they were going for it on fourth. Darnold looked like he wanted a flag, but that throw is just not good enough. And Darnold, what can you say? I mean, all I can say, I'll say exactly what my dad used to say. Josh, he's a redhead. All right, we'll leave it at that. We'll come back after a few moments, few commercials. Enjoy. Hang tight, friends. Welcome back, sports fans. As we get a look at that fourth down play, Niners brought the blitz off the left side, little pick play there, and the Niners wanted something natural pick. You run a pick and you run into the defensive back. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, unless Zero sold it really good. Darnold wanted the flag. He's not going to get it as the ref comes over and says, "Get the hell off the field. You have red hair." Purdy now, shotgun, handoff goes up the middle. McCaffrey cuts it back. He's got about 3 yards, stood up, and then slammed down to the ground. And this is going to be a tough test now for the Niner defense. The Niner defense is healthy, right? They have Kittle back. They have McCaffrey there. They have Purdy back. Jawan Jennings is there. You know, as it says right there, Purdy missed 8 games. He's been cook mode the last couple of games. He's been really getting it done, putting up some big, big numbers. But this is a tough task. All the marbles on the line now. This is a big, big game here for these San Francisco for him. McCaffrey in the backfield sends Juszczyk out in motion to the left, steps up. He's in the pocket and he throws it over to Juszczyk there about the 10-yard line. Gang tackle there. He's going to be wrapped up forward progress at about the 11. Going to set up third and short. And this Seattle defense is no joke now. Okay. They got a defensive minded coach. They got some real game wreckers on that side of the ball. And they've been more or less the number one defense all year outside of, Denver and I guess Houston. But this team is legit. So let's see how it goes here. Trent Williams on the sideline, and he's pulling a big time DB. No, wearing sunglasses at night. That is not okay. As 3rd and 3 here, shotgun for Purdy, pressure coming up the middle, quick throw out to the right, and high for Jennings, and that's going to be 3 and out for SF. And on cue, Seattle defense just stiffens up and expect a lot of that because this defense is the deal here. Jennings working out of the slot on the right side there, manned up. Purdy with the quick throw, and just looked like they're not on the same page. Jennings ran a different route than what Purdy was expecting, and it's punter time now. And Morstead comes on out. And they better be careful with Shaheed, too, because that guy could return a career 3 return punts as the kick is up and away safely and out past the 50 down to about the 40. Shaheed takes it there from one knee and runs up at he's about midfield and he gets swallowed up right there. But about a 10-yard return, not bad. Good field position to start now, so no harm done. And on cue, every special teams play is not complete without a flag because these guys are only on the field about 10% of the time. They don't know how to play. Face mask, tack on 15 more. And if SF had any hope of winning this game, that is not the way to do it. As we look over now at the Lobster Jr., Shanahan Jr. now. And if anyone wanted to know where Lobster Jr. came from, well, his father is Mike Shanahan, a well-known whiskey drinker in a leather pouch. He's got red skin. He looks like a lobster. So his son is Lobster Jr. It's that easy. It's really that easy. But it looks like it's commercial time. We'll step aside for a few friends. We'll be right back. Hang tight. Welcome back, sports fans. As they show us some highlights from games of yesteryear, significant games between these two teams, and they've had some really, really good ones going back some time now. This has turned out to be quite the little rivalry here, and this is big time with all the marbles on the line here. Really got to like it. Um, I have my doubts about these 49er fans in Santa Clara. Don't forget, this is Santa Clara, which is, we'll get to that later too. Darnold under center here from the Niner 35. Great field position here for the Seahawks. Three wide receivers. Handoff over the right side. Ken Bone cuts it back up the middle, but he's wrapped up there for about a 3-yard gain. Nice bit of tackling there, not to let Kenneth Bone get into the second level. Set up 2nd and 7 now. And the Niner defense is going to have to really stand tall here. I mean, good job on that first drive, but you got to think they're backed up inside their own 35. That is not how they drew it up. I'll just leave it at that. As we get a look over at the Seahawks coordinator, get back to him as well. JSN in motion over to the left. One by one here. Quick step for Darnold. Quick throw over to the right to JSN. He's tackled right there. Nice tackle out there on the edge by Green, holding him to just a short gain. Going to set up 3rd and short now for Seattle. And got him. I mean, they went for it on 4th down on the first drive, and they're moving the ball at will, seemingly. So you just got to think: are they ever going to, are they always going to go for it on 4th down? I mean, within reason. So we get to look at some ridiculous-looking Seahawks fans. That's a grown man wearing that, by the way. as Cooper Kupp comes in motion to the right, sets up, trips right, Darnold under center, Charbonnet in the backfield, handoff goes to him over the left side, big hole, he's got a lot more to the 20, to the 15, back down to the 10, and he's into the end zone, touchdown, and the Seahawks are on the board with a quickness. Zach Charbonnet into the end zone on third down, nice bit of run over the left side. They do a little stretch play, Charbonnet cuts it back to the left, 27-yard run, and we got Seahawks fans in Santa Clara, big no-no there. And the Seahawks are on the board, 6-zip Seattle. Here you go right here. Get the little seal block from the tight end off the inside, the stretch play to the right. He just cuts it back. Only has to, that's just great blocking there by the tight end, just wrapping him up. Probably a little bit of holding. And then Charbonnet has to beat one man, a little stutter step, and he's into the end zone. And Seattle with a quickness on the board, 6-0, extra point pending. Here it comes, up and good, and it's 7-0 Seattle as Kenneth Bone walks over to Charbonnet and says, thanks for stealing my touchdown again. You've been doing it all season long. I'm really getting sick of it, but nice bit of running there from number 26. And that'll do it as we have a commercial break now. 7-0 Seahawks on top. Coming back for the Niners, see if they can respond. We'll be back, friends. We're back to Santa Clara sports fans as Seattle goes up 7-0 on their second drive here, connecting from 27 yards out on the run from Charbonnet, taking the early lead against SF. Little kick down to the Niners. Corralled, nope, and it's going to be taken, and the knee there, going to set the Niners up. Is that the 35 or the 20? I always forget. Getting a look at some Niners coaching and some, what is this? Best road record in the first two seasons. George Seifert, 16-0. Team going there in the 90s for the SF. But look at Mike McDonald there, 14-2. Mike Martz in his little bowl cut. You got Sean McVay all coked up over there in LA, 17-18. But Mike McDonald, 14-2. Good looking coach over there in Seattle. Niner fans better watch out. This team is on the prowl and up 7-0 here. Let's see if they can respond here. The Niner offense, tall task against this defense here. 1st and 10 from their own 35. Shotgun. Handoff goes to McCaffrey up the middle, and he's just smothered right there. And he might get 1 or 2 yards. Second run from McCaffrey, and not a whole lot. And quite honestly, McCaffrey's effectiveness this year has been in the passing game and not in the running game. I think he did a little something against Chicago, but who hasn't? So going to set up 2nd and 8, and McDonald calling them defensive plays. Got this team moving in the right direction. I tell you what. 2nd and 8 now. 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Purdy shotgun again, condensed formation. Blitz coming off the left side. You better hurry. And he steps up and he goes down right there. Oh man, the pressure collapsing down on the pocket, and that's going to be a sack there for number 58 Hall. Purdy looked like he might have had a lane and it almost had something going there. Saw the pressure coming off his left side here as they brought the two linebacker and the safety there. But look at that line or that hole open up. But great job, 58 getting down the line to smother him. Purdy might have had something there. It's going to set up 3rd and long here for the Niners. And again, second drive, struggling just a little bit. Shotgun again, 2-by-2, 4-man rush. Purdy has time. Oh, he's in trouble, and then he dumps it off over the middle. See if he can make a man miss. Nope, and he's tackled right there, just shy of the gain. Is that Jennings? Looks like it, and it'll set up 4th and 1. And I'd be shocked if they go for it here, inside their own territory. Good job by Purdy, feeling the pressure and just getting rid of it. Looks like he's coming off, and they're going to punt. But good job not taking the sack. But man, 4-man rush from Seattle, and look at that pocket just collapse on him. He gets it out to Jennings in the right flat, but look at the 3 guys there to. And Seattle's getting the ball back. And tough start for the Niners. That's 2 3-and-outs there for them as Morstead gets the kick away. High arching kick down to about the 15. Fair catch called for at about the 18. And that's where Seattle will start. At least they turn the field over. 2:25 left here in the first quarter. As we'll step aside for a commercial and come back for Seattle's 3rd drive. Sammy, idiot face, the redhead, and team. Hang tight, friends. Welcome back, friends. First quarter here in Santa Clara. Going to get some highlights now of the Seattle rushing offense and the use of the tight ends in the blocking game. Double team over there off the right side. Nice bit of running there by Ken Bone, waiting for his hole. And this was the touchdown run on the cutback stretch right. Charbonnet cuts it back to left, but a nice job sealing off the edge there by Barner, number 88. Big talker there, Mr. Barner. Really likes to run his yap, but getting it done so far. And here we go, 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line under center Darnold. I formation. Kenneth Bone in the backfield. Handoff goes to him up the middle. Big hole. He's got 8, 9, 10. He cuts it out to the 30, 35, up to the 38-yard line. And if you're a Niner fan, it might be time to say some Hail Marys because this is not looking very good as they are really starting to carve now. Good look from Big Brother behind. Kenneth Bone, I formation, lead blocker. Look at that, sealing off the hole. He just cuts it back into the middle and then boop, outside. Got about 20 yards on the gain right there. Nice bit of running there by Ken Bone. and they're out to the 38-yard line now. Again, under center is Darnold. Single back is Ken Bone. Tight end in motion right, handoff to Kenneth Bone, stutter step, and again, but he's swallowed up. Nice job, Niner defense, holding him to about no gain there. As Kendricks, the veteran in there on the tackle in the back, as Sammy, idiot face, is going to huddle him up here. He's got the CHP mustache going. Big fan of the facial hair for professional athletes. I think it is a must in all sports at all times. As Sam Darnold now shotgun Charbonnet into the game off his hip to the right. Condensed formation. He's got two receivers out to the left. Shaheed in slot right. Takes a snap, looks left, looks down the middle. Got time. Nice quick throw over to JSN. First down out to midfield. And you better be careful with that guy too. They start getting that guy going, and this could be an absolute blowout. And by the looks of it, this the offense has absolutely no problem with this Niner defense as they continue to move the ball at will. Sammy, idiot face, under or in the huddle, breaks huddle now, and he's going to be under center. They got the jumbo in there again, two tight ends on the left side of the line, brings Cup in motion to the left. Single back is Charbonnet. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Handoff goes to Charbonnet up the middle. Linebacker's there to meet him, and nice tackle, but he gets a couple yards. Or was that Mustafa there? Brown, sorry, the safety coming up out from midfield or from center field there. Nice tackle. As Ken Bone looks on and just thinks, man, there goes my payday. As Lobster Jr. getting a little riled up on the side, and he should be because his defense has no answer for the Seattle offense. See if they can get a playoff before the end of the first quarter. 2 seconds left here. Darnold, and that's going to do it. That'll end the first quarter. And it was all Seattle. You had 2 3-and-outs from Purdy and the Niners, and Seattle just had their way. Aside from getting stuffed on fourth down on the errant throw from Sam Darnold, I mean, that was it. What do we got here? False start? 5-yard penalty? Wasn't it the end of the quarter? That is terrible. I mean, come on. That's BS. That's not a false start. Yeah, he says that's bullcrap. Wow, that's very diplomatic of him to just call it bullcrap. Where's the false start here? Let's go. Darnold looking around, sees the clock. That's not a false start. That's just not a good call. That's just not a good call. And it looks like we're not going to go to commercial here, and I have no problem with that. And that's good. I like to see the coach. The coach should be telling them what we are going to commercial. But what he should be telling them is, you're terrible at your job. Get a life, douchebag. Okay, commercial time, Gecko time, 40% interest rate credit card time, Ozempic time. Enjoy those, and we'll be back. Hang tight. We're back, friends. As we get another look at the false start coming from the back, who's at Bill Vinovich. Guy's been in the league forever. Guy's been making millions betting on the NFL. I'll tell you what, he's the best goddamn better Vegas has ever seen. Shotgun for Darnold here, 2nd and 15 from their own 46-yard line. JSN was in the backfield, and he throws a little wheel route to JSN there. Stutter step, puts his foot in the ground, and he's got a first down and more. As he's down the sideline, oh my God, cuts it back 10. He's at the 5, and he's into the end zone. Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Did he not step out of bounds there? JSN down the sideline. You have got to be kidding me. I thought he was tackled like 8 times there on the sideline. Great work keeping his foot in. Ooh, he might have been out there. Man, that is, oh, he's out right there. I think he's out right there after a gain of about 13. Yeah, he's out right there. Man, oh, man. Like I said, look out if that guy starts to cook. This game can get busted wide open. Niners can get their ass blown out. Sammy Idiot face 6 of 7, 65 yards under center. Single back is Charbonnet. They are at the Niner 37-yard line. Jumbo formation again off the right side. Handoff goes to the right. He's got a hole. He cuts it back. He's got a little bit more. Stutter step. First down. 11 yards. Zach Charbonnet. And the Cook machine, it just keeps going. The damn Seahawks offense is a hot knife right now, and they are carving right through this Niner defense. Someone needs to make a play. Someone needs to do something. Bob Sala needs to do something, but the Niners are getting blown off the ball. They're just getting embarrassed right now. This defense is getting crushed. The running game is going at will. JSN damn near had a 50-yard touchdown on the last play where no one wanted to make a tackle. They're going with this heavy sets with the jumbo formation, 2 tight ends in there, and they're just getting crushed in at the line. Here again, jumbo again, the 12 personnel. Fakes the toss to the right, steps up, looking deep all day back there. No pressure, rolling right. He's got the block, throws on the run, and incomplete. Nice job by the Seattle offensive line to give Sam Darnold about 18 seconds there. 0 pass rush from the Niners. Good coverage on the back end to stick with it. Here you get a good look at it. Big brother fakes the toss to the right, rolls left. Good little block there from the tight end. Nothing open on the left side. Rolls back over to the right. Nothing there. And just throws it away. And here again, Saubert. I mean, I guess that was, at least he didn't get hurt. Darnold under center now. I formation again with the jumbo. The 12 personnel has been really, really heavy use here for Seattle, and they're having their way here. 2nd and 10. Handoff to Kenneth Bone. And he's wrapped up in the backfield. Nice play. Just when we asked for it, number 91, Oko Wanunu, whatever the hell, however you say his name. Well done, 91. Nice tackle in the backfield. Sets up 3rd and long, 3rd and 14. About time someone on the Niner defense made a play. And here again would be a really, really big stop if they could hold them to a field goal and maintain, at least just keep it at 10. I mean, this would be another big stop. But thus far, it's been all Seattle early on here. 13:20 left here in the second quarter. The Vatos are on their feet in Santa Clara getting up as they go 4 wide receivers now. Kenneth Bone in motion to the left. Quick throw out to him over the left. Can they block on the side? No! Nice tackle there at the 30. Nice tackle there. Number 20 comes up, the nickel back to make the tackle, and that'll stuff them, and they'll have to settle for a field goal here. It's going to set up 4th and 13. I mean, decent enough play call, but good job by the Niner defense coming in there. Stout nickelback working over there on the left side of the line and working in the zone right there as he just gets through a weak effort by Bobo on the block. Not good. That's just not good enough. As he just cuts right through. Nice work, my man. That is a great tackle. Way to do it. Good job by the Niner defense to at least hold him to a field goal attempt. You never know. 47-yard attempt here. Hold is good. The kick is out to the right, and he missed it. He missed it right. He pushed it right, and it stays a 7-0 game. And Seattle is just giving the Niners opportunities here. What are we doing here, Seattle? Because this game could easily be 21-0 at this point. The Niners and the Vato fans and them people in Santa Clara, you know, the white collar crowd down there needs to be thinking they're lucky stars that they're in this game. And let's see if the Lobster can get something going here. Niners going to get the ball back. We'll be back. Hang tight, friends. We're back, sports fans. As the one-sided affair continues on here, Trent Williams still wearing those stupid glasses at night, and I just can't. That'll never be okay. Brock Purdy, though, with a chance to answer back here. Their own 37, shotgun here. Quick throw out to the right, hits it to Kittle. He's got a couple blockers there, and he's going to have about 7 yards. Nice, tough run in, as one would expect from George Kittle. Always plays tough. Got to love you some George Kittle. Nice to see him in the lineup there as the Lobster Jr. starting to look at the play sheet and thinking, man, I got to get something going here. That quick play there was a nice option. And if anyone can scheme to a really good defense, this is your man. Lobster Jr. is a hell of a play caller. And let's see what he's got cooked up here because the Niners need something. And at the bare minimum, they got to give their defense a little breather because they're really up against it tonight. 2nd and 4. Shotgun again, condensed formation, use check out in motion to the right. He's got him on the wheel route. Quick throw goes to McCaffrey over the middle and a first down. And that's their first down of the game. Nice job, Niners. And that's how you use McCaffrey. Get him out in space, get him the ball, let him do his work. Just dumps it off right over the middle. They have a first down, their first of the night, finally. And it'll set up 1st and 10 as they are in Seattle, on the Seattle side of the field now. Christian McCaffrey, 97 catches, 899 yards, and 7 touchdowns receiving. I mean, that's what some receivers do. And this guy runs the ball. Incredible. Shotgun again. Fakes the draw. Quick dump out to the right. He's got Jennings, and he's wrapped up for a loss. And there you go. Seattle defense is not biting on any of this misdirection, none of this motion crap. They're there, and they just eat up offenses. That's what they do. And, yep, like I said, get used to it. So 2nd and 11 now for the Niners. Let's see if they go back to the well here. They have not had a lot of success on the ground, although they've only tried it a couple times because they've been 3 and out a couple times. So let's see if they go back to the run. Purdy working pretty much exclusively out of shotgun here. Trips left. McCaffrey off his right side here. 4-man rush from Seattle. Purdy's got time, throws over the middle, and nice tackle and incomplete pass. And it could be an injury there as Thomas comes up with the tackle. It's hard to tell the numbers out there. It's Jennings, and that guy's always banged up. Why? Because he didn't get a new contract. And the guy wants a new contract every year, and he gets hurt when he doesn't get it. Running over the middle, tough catch because the guy hit him on his arm, falls on his elbow. All right, we'll give him a pass. He's not that much of a weenie. Nice tackle by Thomas there, though, to break that play up. And no space, really. No space for the Niner offense to work. 3rd and long again. It's a rough haircut, too, there, man. I tell you. 3rd and 11 for the Niners. As Jennings banged up on the sideline. We don't need to see him anymore. Thank you. 3 wide receivers now. Shotgun again. Sends McCaffrey out into the slot left. 4 wide receivers. 4-man rush. Purdy with time. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to run it himself. Cuts it out to the side. He's got a hole. If he can get there, he dives. And he's going to be a couple yards short. Curious to see if they go for it here. But it does set up 4th and very, very short, about a yard, maybe a long yard. As 4th and 1 now for the Niners here. 10 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter. Niners hanging by a thread. Jennings back in the game. Good to see that. And they're going to go for it. And can't say I blame the call here because they're going to need all the firepower they can get against this Seattle team. And I mean, Seattle's in first place for a reason. Tough division as we got some lone idiot in the crowd trying to simmer everyone down. That's not going to work, bud. 4th and 1 now. Shotgun for Purdy. Takes a snap. Pressure off the left side. And they blow it dead. Is it a false start or is it a timeout? Hard to tell here. Looks like a timeout from Seattle. That's a late whistle there. Looks like he's going to challenge maybe. But Bill Vinovich, yeah, timeout. That's a late whistle. Not a big fan of the late whistle, I got to tell you. But it looks like McDonald wants to challenge. Can't really tell what it is he's going to challenge. Maybe we'll turn up the volume a little bit and see. And he waited all day long for that challenge. And then he called the timeout. Not a fan of that. Either do it or don't, but don't be a DB, okay? Not a big ask. Okay, so they say that he didn't mean, as we look at some little pencil neck kid and his crazy ass mom wearing, what are we doing here? Stepped out. Yeah, he's about, I don't know. It says he didn't want to challenge. Whatever. It's 4th and 1. He wanted his timeout. He got his timeout. It was late either way. And we're finally ready to work here, folks. Sorry about the delay there. 39-yard line. Big play here for the 49ers. 4th and 1. Purdy under center. Jumbo formation. And single back is McCaffrey. Play action. He's got, oh my God, he's under pressure and he gets it off. Oh, and it's broken up by the Seattle defense. That play could have been a hell of a lot worse. A hell of a lot worse. First, I thought he was going to get sacked. Then he almost threw a pick. Not a great play call, but on cue, the Seattle defense steps up and gets the stop on 4th down. Look at this right here. That was going the other way. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. 27 Woolen having himself a game today, boy. I tell you, he almost had it there. Seattle will take over about midfield. Second quarter, 7-zip Seahawks. Be back in a few. Hang tight, friends. We're back, friends. As the Niner defense got themselves a little breather, and they're going to need it as, again, they're backed up in their own territory. Well, damn near. Seattle started throwing 40 play action from Darnold. He's got time. He looks deep, throws down the right side. He's got his man, it's JSN. And there they are, down to the 42-yard line. And Seattle, it's a hot knife, man. No one can guard JSN. The defense can't stop the run. This is not looking good if you're a 49ers fan. Just saying it right now. This game has potential to be an absolute blowout. Play action there. JSN, no one's sticking with that guy. Look at that. They're running two guys on him, and he's still getting open by a few yards. And as he gets up, he just says, don't even try, man. Sammy Idiot Face comes out of the huddle here. Going to be under center again. Got Charbonnet, single back in the backfield. As, looks like, what is he calling a little audible here? A little audible from Sammy. No, it's the I form split off to the right, hand off to Charbonnet over the left hand side. Nice job, Niner defense there to hold it to about a 2 or 3 yard gain. As it looked like there might have been something there, but no. So Seattle continuing to go with the heavy formation, going with the 12, sending two tight ends in there, blocking down on both sides of the line. Sometimes they split them over to the same side. Either way, the Seattle run game is in full cook mode here as Ken Bone into the game. Darnold again, under center, Kenneth Bone, and again, no, only one tight end in there now as they're in condensed formation here. Shaheed in motion to the right, hand off to Kenneth Bone over the left-hand side, as he's going to have about 4 or 5 yards as he's swallowed up right there. And oh, he gets up and he's feisty. And of course, it's chippy. It should be chippy. This is a divisional game. These teams have had some really hard fought wins and losses. They don't like each other. They shouldn't like each other. It should be chippy. This is the way it's meant to be. This is why. This is what rivalry games are all about. It should be like that. And I hope the refs let them play and let them push around and talk shit a little bit. I mean, that's okay. Let them do it. 4 wide receivers now. Spread them out. Brings Ken Bone into the backfield. Bunch right. Barner in line off the right side. 3 wide receivers here. Shotgun for Darnold. Takes a snap. Looks right. Pressure up the middle. Darnold steps up. He's going to run it. He's got a first down, and he's got it. Man, nice job. Nice recognition there by Sammy Darnold. As he saw the blitz coming, he saw the hole. He just tucked it and ran. Well done by Darnold here. Here we go. Nice look from Big Brother behind. He looks left. The blitz is coming. Just breaks through, and the linebacker is still dropping into coverage. Nice job, Sammy. And if it's not the running game and it's not JSN, it's Sam Darnold. And man, Niners need an answer. Or a turnover. I mean, they've been gifted. They made a nice play on the first drive where they were able to stuff them. I mean, I guess some of that was due to a bad throw, but we're going to step aside for a few here as we got some commercials going. It looks like a Progressive commercial with a Don Lemon lookalike. I can tell you right now, I will not be watching that commercial. That's a tough ask. We'll be back, friends. Hang tight. All right, we're back, friends. 7-17 here in the second quarter. Seattle on the move again. They've had their way with this Niner defense so far, and they got stuffed on the first drive. They had a missed field goal. Otherwise, this could really be really, really out of hand. As we get a look at Bosa looking on with the fam. That's a sad looking face right there. That's $100 million or nothing up there. I tell you what. Darnold under center now, 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Jumbo formation again. Handoff goes to Kenneth Bone up the middle, big hole, and he's got about 7 yards. And all day long, I mean, they're going over and over again. They go with 2 tight ends. And I mean, why change it at this point? It's continuing to work. I mean, the Niners defense has no answer for this offense at all. Kenneth Bone, 47 yards running, 21 yards receiving on the night. And we're just midway through the second quarter. 2nd and 4 here. 112 yards on the ground already for Seattle. As they go again with the jumbo. Oh, and we got a little technical difficulty here. What is going on? Say it ain't so, friends. Say it ain't so, but it is. Technical difficulties. And we're back. 2nd and 11. I guess we must have missed a false start or something. 2nd and 11. It was what? 1st and 2nd and 4, right? Darnold drops back, quick throw out to the left to the tight end Barner, and he's got a few yards there. And that's going to set up third and medium. And man, I mean, again, it's just like seems like Seattle has their way. Everything's going their way. They get down into the red zone or thereabouts, and they step on their own. Like they just step in it. I mean, so third and long here in the Niner defense again with an opportunity to stop the bleeding or at least limit the damage. They go 2 by 2 here. Shotgun Charbonnet in the backfield. Niners showing pressure at the line. They bring an extra blitzer up the middle. Darnold throws down the left side. He's got a man, JSN, but over to knock it away. Nice job by the Niner defense. Threw into double coverage. He might have had a step there, but he missed it at the very last second. Nice job, Niner defense. And they're running their yap a little bit. JSN laughing about it because he's saying, Green can't guard me. Look at this sorry ass over here. Look at that. He's by him right there. If Darnold just drops it there, he's there, kind of underthrows. The safety comes over. Nice job by the safety there, 27, getting over there to back his man up. Going single coverage against JSN. Tough ask. 45-yard attempt now for Myers, who missed his first attempt, and he pushed right on that one. Looks like we got a wee bit of wind down in Santa Clara, just a wee bit. Kicking to the other direction, but he nails this one through, and it's 10-0 now. And another bullet dodged for the Niners and company. I mean, if they get that offense going a little bit, we still got a game here, but it's been all Seattle in the first half. All Seattle. Niners need a response. Let's see if Lobster Jr. and Mr. Purdy can cook something up here. We'll be back in a few. Hang tight, friends. We're back, sports fans. As the kick goes out of bounds in Seattle, and this guy Myers is just not having himself a game today. Already missed a field goal, now he kicks one out of bounds. And nothing says first place team like failing to bury your opponents, because Seattle is absolutely kicking the Niners' ass right now, and they're doing everything in their power to keep this a close game. You're on the road against your division rival with a chance to sew up home field advantage, number one seed in the playoffs, and they're just not tight tonight. And It's unfortunate because everything else is working for them. The running game's working, the offense is working, the defense is ferocious. And let's see if the Niners, they're given the chance. The window has been open for them. 1st and 10 here from their own 40-yard line. Shotgun for Purdy. He's under pressure. Screenplay out there, and he's just swallowed up in the backfield. Kittle goes nowhere. Man, oh man, this Seattle defense does not disappoint. They were all over that play with the quickness, and it's going to be 2nd and long for the Niners. 5 minutes left here in the second quarter now. And let's get another look at it here. They just read it all the way. Emanwari right here, all over this play. Is he, dude? I mean, he's just all over that. And the blockers, the offensive line has no chance. Kittle has no chance. That's just a great job by the Seattle defense. And I would expect nothing less because they've been doing it all night. They've been doing it all damn season now. 3 wide receivers for Purdy, 4-man rush. He's got time, throws out to the right to McCaffrey, and he's swallowed up right there, and no room to run. And this offense is really having a hard time tonight to move the ball against the Seattle defense. They are all over everything. And you got to make you wonder if Lobster Jr., I mean, does he have an answer now? Because Mike McDonald is in his back pocket right now. Mike McDonald's got his number. There's just nothing that they can do. They're all over this right here. Like, they are all over this. Every single play, the screenplay, this little dump off to McCaffrey. Here again, they're showing pressure, bunch left. Jennings in motion to the right, comes back over to the left. 4-man rush. Pressure off the left side. Purdy steps up, almost sacked, throws on the run to the right side. He's got his man. It's Jennings. He's got a first down, and he just gets punked out of bounds as Jennings just yields and walks out. But nice job by Purdy to evade the rush. Getting pressure with the 4-man rush is a good thing for a defense, but nice job, Purdy, as he slides over the left-hand side and makes the throw off. Oh, man, that was close. Really, really close. On the run to his left. That's not an easy throw. Great job there, Brock Purdy, as Juwan Jennings finds a little spot in the zone, just drops over there to the sideline. Kind of wonder who he's throwing to. Bunch formation again. Handoff this time goes up the middle. It's Robinson off the left side. Got a little something going. He's got about 5 or 6 yards. And nice to see him get the running game going. A little change of pace with Brian Robinson Jr. there. There's a big running back there. Nice running back. Good job there by the Niners. Can't fully abandon the run. Definitely not in the second quarter, as we're down to 3 minutes here in the second quarter. The window is open. The Niners have to score here because Seattle's having their way, and the Niner defense is not offering much in the way of resistance to this Seattle offense. As McCaffrey getting a little breather on the side, they're across midfield at about the 40. 57 total yards offense, not good enough. As Juszczyk goes in motion, pressure off the right side, Purdy in trouble, throws over to the left, and Kittle's got it. He's got a first down. That's just a nice, again, individual effort. Brock Purdy was, oh man, he just almost got crushed in the backfield on the play action and just threw it out to Kittle. Nice individual effort by Kittle to slide over and get the first down. As we get a real good look at it now, sends Juszczyk in motion over to the left, play action, unblocked. He just had to throw it real quick. Thankfully, Kittle was there. And nice job, man. You do not want to see Lawrence bearing down on you like that. Shotgun again for Purdy. Pistol this time with McCaffrey in there as he calls an audible, brings McCaffrey over to the right-hand side. And what are we doing here? Is it a timeout? Must be a timeout, yeah? 2-minute warning. So far, it's all Seattle. But the window is open, and the Niners, this would be a big, big play. They have to come away with at least 3. I mean, they would love a touchdown here, but this is a really big drive for the Niner offense. Let's see if they can get something done here. Step aside for a few. Hang tight, friends. All right, friends, let's see it here. 2-minute warning, end of the first quarter, as Purdy and company come out of the huddle here. They are in uh, Seattle's 37-yard line. Under center's Purdy. Handoff over the left-hand side to McCaffrey. Cuts it back to the right. He's got about 3 yards as he is swallowed up there by the teeth of the Seattle defense. Going to set up second and about 7 as we start to wind down the end of the second quarter. Get a look at most career receptions. Wow, he passed Terrell Owens. Oh, that's a lot for George Kittle. Still only about 700, or I don't know, what's that, like 8 years worth of receptions behind Jerry Rice. Good luck catching him. That'll be enough of that. Why don't we talk about the fact that the 49er offense has been absolutely non-existent today? How about we talk about that? Shotgun here, pistol formation, and they do the end around. It's a flea flicker back to Purdy, and it's just a quick throw over to McCaffrey, and that's about a 3-yard gain as he gets heaved out of bounds there by number 13. Nice little tackle there by Jones. Lot of movement there for a 4-yard gain, but it's a gain nonetheless, and it sets up a 3rd and about 3. Little flea flicker, and Shanahan's really digging deep now. If he's going to the flea flicker, toss out to the running back. Let's see. I don't know. And not a good sign as another linebacker is trotting out to the locker room for the Niner defense. Already banged up. That is not going to help. 3 wide receivers sends McCaffrey in motion to the left. And Purdy got time, but he's under pressure. He steps up, and he's tripped up there at the 30-yard line. I don't know if that was a trip, but nice job there, Nwosu, with the sack. And Purdy, I don't know if he thought he had more time, but man, that pocket was really starting to collapse on him there. And he didn't seem to be minding it too much. He's looking around. I mean, at that point right there, he's in trouble. Nice job with the one-arm tackle there by number 7. Well done. And it'll be 4th and short. And I wonder if they just go ahead and kick the field goal and get some points on the board. 1:10 now. Seattle calls a timeout. None left here. Defense is out there. And what's Lobster Jr. going to do here? He's growing the hair out. You ever notice that Kyle Shanahan looks like a narc? You ever notice that? He looks like an undercover cop, like 21 Jump Street or something like that. Like, I'm not a real big fan, but anyways, we'll come back to that. Eddie Pinheiro coming on here. Feel like old Eddie's been in the league for about 25 years. In his spare time, he plays goalkeeper for Chivas, Mexico. Just kidding, kind of. As the Niner fans look on, just stunned to see like what happened to our offense. 48-yard attempt here for Pinheiro. The kick is up, and it is good. And it's a one-score game now, 10-3. And that was big points there for the Niner fans there. I think for the Niners, they really needed that. Everything that's gone wrong. Oh, we get our first look at Joe and Troy. You got to love that. And you know what I like most about this is their standing, because we put in a request years ago to always show Joe Buck. We need to see his waist. You know why? Because the guy wears no pants. That's why. Because I swear to God, for years, him and Troy sat there with no pants on. They just sat there, and who knows what was going on under the table. I don't want to know. I just think that these two men like to have a little fun in the booth, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know. So it's really good to see them standing. And Troy, okay, look, I never was a Dallas Cowboy fan, but I think Troy Aikman's pretty cool. Okay, I think Aikman's cool. I'm cool with Aikman. Now, Joe Buck, on the other hand, I'll just say he's not my favorite. Okay, we'll be political about this. And we're almost back for more action. Plenty of time on the clock here for Seattle. 1:06 left. There's JSN on the sideline. He's just foaming at the mouth. The guy is ready to eat. And he's had his way with this Niners secondary. And I know that they can't guard him. So let's see. Let's see. This is plenty of time for Seattle. As Shaheed takes the kick up to the 25, waits for his block 30, cuts it over to 35. He's tackled there. And that is where Sammy Darnold and company will take over. And they don't have to go too far to get into field goal range. And let's see, the Niner defense is Winters comes off now. And I mean, this defense is already banged up. They're already getting carved by the Seattle offense. This is not good. And 1:06 is more than enough time for Sammy Idiot Face to get something going here. Shotgun here. He's got Charbonnet in the backfield. Cup in motion to the left. He's got 3 wide receivers, 2 by 1. Niners not showing any pressure, and they don't bring it. Darnold with time all day, and he goes down. Oh my God, he just stays in the pocket. Man, what are you doing back there, Sammy? Nice job, Niner defense, to collapse the pocket. Sam Darnold looking like a statue back there. He just folds up and goes down. What are you doing, my man, 91? Can't say his name. Don't need to say his name. That's a nice power rush right there to just collapse that left tackle down. Well done, Niners. Nice job. That is what they need. And if they can get out of here, 27 seconds left, they can get out of here in a 7-point game. This is a huge victory now. Darnold with time steps up and he goes down. Oh, he gets rid of it, tosses it over to the tight end. He's tackled right there, gets up to about the 38-yard line. 15 seconds now. No timeouts for Seattle. 12, 11. Big stop here for the Niners. If they can get this done, 7 seconds. Last play, 4 wide receivers, 3 seconds. 2, and that's it. You got to be kidding me. Wow. And I will say this. The Seattle Seahawks left a lot of meat on the bone in that first half because they could have easily been up 3 scores. Missed field goal, they get stopped on 4 downs. As we get to talk to Lobster Jr. now, and the librarian, Lisa Salter's coming over, and he just says, look, Lisa, I don't know what's up with those glasses. I'm not a big fan, but look, don't blow my cover here because I'm working undercover for the SFPD. Okay, look at me. Look at my hair. Look at my jacket. Look at me, my salt and pepper. I'm a narc. Don't tell anyone, okay? Lisa says, well, can you get the offense going? Yeah, I'm trying, Lisa, but Mike McDonald, I mean, he's pretty good. And it just hasn't been working over there. Okay. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, they say I can do speed. Okay. Gotta go. And there you go. There's your little play by play, little lip read there from Coach Lobster Jr. as he fails to give the high five to the fan. And the Seattle Seahawks are up 10-3 here in the first half, and it could have been a lot more. They, like I said, left a lot of meat on the bone there. The Niner defense made a couple of big stops, but all in all, that was a half dominated by the Seattle all around offense and defense. The Niner offense couldn't get anything going. The running game's non-existent. Purdy's been under pressure. Let's see if Lobster Jr. and team can get anything going in the second half and, try and make more of a game of this. But I'll tell you right now, let's see what the number is on Seattle. Let's look. Why don't we just look? Let's see, because it could just be load up time on the Seahawks. Blue Collar Broadcast is already sitting on a -1.5 Seattle ticket. Sorry for the late notice on that, but let's see what the second half line is. Let's just see. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Is it out yet? Let's see. Seattle plus a half. I mean, book that, okay? Just booking that as we speak. Over 23.5. Have to come back to you on that. Enjoy halftime, friends. Do not buy anything from them, okay? They're trying to sell you 40% interest rate credit cards. They're trying to sell you Ozempic by the gallon, okay? Don't do it, okay? But enjoy halftime, friends. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Hang tight. Welcome back for halftime from halftime as we get a look in at Troy and Joe. Thank God they're wearing pants, I say. And we'll have to reiterate first half completely dominated by Seattle, but they left a lot of plays on the field, some really dumb penalties there that just really unwound some of those drives. Niners with the ball first here at their own 12. Handoff goes to McCaffrey up the middle. He's got a hole, and he's going to have about 4 or 5 yards there. Probably the best run of the day there for McCaffrey. Been pretty quiet. I really could have used that last week when I was in the fantasy title game and McCaffrey just went off like he always did and crushed my fantasy season. Thank you very much. In case anyone was wondering, not a happy camper. 2nd and 5 Niners now as we have the number 1 ranked third down offense and third down defense. Good stat. So far, third down defense of Seattle has won this out. Shotgun for Purdy. Handoff again goes to McCaffrey up the middle. He is just, bam, man. McCaffrey is taking some big hits now. 1 yard, and he's just buried into the ground. Jones there on the tackle. Nice try, Jennings. Tried to give him a shoulder. That ain't going to work. 3rd and 4. And Seattle defense picking up where they left off in the first half. Just continuing to, just stymie this offense. As we get a look at Trent Williams again in his shades at night, that is a major Delta Bravo move. No good. Bunch right here. Shotgun for Purdy. As he takes a snap, 4-man rush, steps up in the pocket, throws over to the right side. It's a high throw, but it's caught right there. As that's Robinson with the catch. Nice job. Looked like a little floater, but good catch by Robinson. And the Niners have a first down. Got a little something going here. 1st and 10 as they continue to move the ball a little bit. Nice job by the offensive line, giving Purdy some time. Nice big pocket for him to throw, and he was able to step up and extend on that throw. Robinson working against man coverage out there. A little curl route, comes back. Nice catch there. Nice throw by Purdy. Good job all around. Condensed formation again. Play action for Purdy. He's got time. Steps up, throws over the middle. It's caught there by McCaffrey, about an 8-yard gain. And the Niners are starting to move the ball a little bit here. They were not able to do this in the first half, so it's good to see them put some positive plays together here in the third quarter. First drive out of the locker room. Let's see if they can keep that going. Ricky Pearsall working on the sideline. Too much of that if you're a Niner fan. I tell you what, 14 games missed. Had a big reason for that in his first season, but been banged up all year. Good-looking player. Let's see if they can get him back next year. Play action again for Purdy's in trouble, but he throws out to the sideline as Kittle's got it there. He's tripped up, but it's going to be a first down. Nice job, Niners. Good play call there on a little tight end. A little dump off to Kittle as he did the chip and rolled out. As we look up into the crowd to see Kittle's family up there, and he looks up and says, "You messing with my girl up there? Better not be." 4th catch for Kittle on the day for a paltry 9 yards. No good, folks. 71 yards passing for Purdy. 1st and 10, but they got it going here at our own 42-yard line. Juszczyk in motion. Handoff goes Robinson up the middle, and he's tackled right there. Falls forward for about a gain, 2 or 3 yards as they move the chains or continue to move the sticks a little bit here. They're up near midfield. They are having a little bit more success here. Purdy's made a couple of good throws. Easily their best-looking drive thus far as Juszczyk comes off the field. And McCaffrey on the sideline, Robinson in. Robinson, that's a pretty good change of pace back there. Not many teams have that option. Seattle's definitely got a little something going there with their 2 guys, but that's a nice look for SF here. Condensed formation again. Single back is Robinson. Under center is Purdy. Jennings in motion over to the left. They're in tight. Play action again. Pressure coming on Purdy. He rolls up and he goes down again. And the pocket just collapsed on him. Man, oh man. As we get the big man dance there. And that is just the Seattle defense, the defensive line overwhelming the offensive line. We got Reed working off the right side of the line here, play action, and he just blows by his man. He just beats his man. He's just pushing the right guard all the way back into the backfield and just continues. And I don't know, the X-rated dance, not a fan, right? Save that stuff for the locker room or whatever else. We got kids out here for crying out loud. Simmer down now. 4 wide receivers now for the Niners. Shotgun for Purdy. And pressure coming up the middle. Purdy just hanging in the pocket and throws out to the left. And Purdy, I don't know, he ends up on his back. I don't know what he's doing back there, but he thought he had more time than he did. And man, he needs to get rid of that ball a little quicker. It's almost like he didn't see it coming. I don't know how he didn't see it coming. It came right up the middle, right at him. As here it comes. It's the linebacker right up the middle. Thought he had all day, just waiting there, and then bam, he just takes the hit. I don't think he needed to take it. I think his clock needs to speed up a little bit. As he gets pile drive into the ground, and the Niners going to punt it away today. Morstead again, third punt of the day. Here's the kick. It's up safely and away, down to about the 20. Shaheed takes it at the 18, cuts it all the way backfield to the right. He's got a blocker out. He's out to the 30. He's got a lead blocker, 35. And he's tripped up there, but a nice return. Rashid Shaheed almost had something going there as the Seattle Seahawks going to take over their first drive here in the third quarter. And Niners really, really wanted to have that one as we get a look at the Bay Bridge. Or is that the Golden Gate? Man, it's been so long since I've been in the Bay. All I got to tell you is that's a long way from Santa Clara. There ain't nothing going on down there in Santa Clara. Take my word for it. We'll be back, friends. Hang tight. Welcome back, friends. Here we go. Seattle first drive of the third quarter, working from their own 36-yard line. Darnold under center, looks left, looks right, dumps it off to Ken Bone there, and he swallowed up. Kendricks on the tackle to hold him to a 2-yard gain. Nothing doing downfield for Darnold, so he just dumps it off to the running back, sets up second and 8 as we're under 10 minutes here in the third quarter. And just to let you in, the line on Seattle was plus 1.5 from the local at minus 120. Do not like that number, so we had to parlay that with the under 23.5, and Seattle plus a half a point. We're getting about 2.5 to 1 on that. Let's see if we can't cash another ticket here. Blue collar broadcast. 4 wide receivers now for Darnold. Man in motion, Shaheed to the left. Darnold takes the snap and he looks right, dumps it off to Ken Bone. He's got a blocker ahead of him, and he's going to have a first down, a little bit more out to midfield. And it's going to be a gain of about 10 or 11 there. Nice little screenplay there from Seattle, setting that up nicely. Very, very patient there from Sammy Darnold. He had 4 wide receivers. Dropped back, looked over to the right. Everything collapsed, and then the lead blocker out to the left side for Ken Bone. Oh, it could have been a hold there. Got to admit, though, I mean, first half, barely any flags called. or thrown. You got to like that in the playoff game. Let them play, man. Let them play. This is a big, big game here. Let them play. Jumbo formation again in here with the double tight end. Darnold under center, I formation. Ken Bone in the backfield. Pitch goes to the right. He's got the lead blocker out there. He cuts it back up. He's got about 5 yards. A little spin move out to about the 40. And the push now, they call forward progress. Good, good, good. They got to get rid of that play. I hate that push play. Call forward progress. Let's move on. But again, the jumbo formation, Niners have no answer for it. Every time they bring it in with the two tight ends, the 12 formation, 12 personnel, there's just no answer for it. Here you go. Toss out to the right. Lead blocker, the fullback 40. The big man out there. He just buries him right there. It goes out and it gets into the second level. So bury that guy. And let me get up into the safety. Come on, bury your ass too. Here we go again. In tight again. Double tight end, 12 personnel. Single back, handoff goes to Ken Bone right up the middle. Nice tackle off the edge there. Number 6 coming up to make the play. Mustafa, my man, well done getting into the backfield. Really, really nice job there by the Niner defense. Haven't said it too much today, but when they've needed it, they've gotten it. We got a big man down now as the training staff comes off, and I say, get the little stretcher out there, roll his big ass onto the stretcher, get him off the field, and let's play. Come on now. Don't hold this game up anymore. Been keeping a nice pace here. Haven't had a lot of flags. It's been a nice moving pace. Let's keep it going. Nice play. Mustafa getting in the backfield there. Gotta love it. Oh, man, there you go. Well, that's going to hurt anybody there. You roll up on someone's ankle. Not good. But I say get the little stretcher out there like they do in the FIFA and them soccer games. Just get his ass on the stretcher and get him out of there. Let's go. Spray a little of that hairspray on his ankle. Get him out of there. Let's go. But it's going to be a commercial time now. All right, friends. I'm going to step aside for some of these commercials. You enjoy those now. All right. Be back. Welcome back, sports fans. Here we go. 3rd and 2. 7:50 left here in the third quarter. Niner defense came up with a big stop on the last play. Let's see if they can do it again here. Darnold under center again with the 12 personnel. Single back Charbonnet in tight here for the Seattle offense. Cup in motion. Handoff goes Charbonnet. Stutter step out to the right. He's got one man to beat, and he can't do it. Nice tackle. Well done. Niner D comes up again. Lenore on the outside. Bob Sala's out there getting fired up. Well done, Niner D. And when they've needed it, they've gotten it. Man, oh man. Dude, Niner defense, well done. Diamador Lenore out there off the edge. Oh man, he got stymied, and it was just one on one. He had to make the tackle, and that's just one on one. That's just a man making a big play out in space there on an island. Well done. Bob Sala's fired up, saying, "Hell yeah! Way to go, Niner D." 4th and 7. Seattle's going to punt it away from the Niner 45. And here it is. Let's see if he can just drop a little 9-iron down in there. Fair catch called for, and taking it about the 9-yard line by Sky Moore. And that's where Purdy will take over. Purdy has done absolutely squat today. He's done nothing. He's got about 70 yards passing. Let's see if they can't right the ship. They had a little something going on that last drive and got stuffed. Bosa's up there. He's got to have a full fade going by now. He's got about 8 cocktails deep. What else do you do when you got a blown out knee? Anyways, more commercials, friends. Do not let them sell you the Ozempic. Hang tight. We'll be back. Little late getting back there. Sorry, friends. First play, handoff up the middle, goes for a few. About 3 yards. They're going to set up 2nd and 7. Niners tucked in tight here. But good job by the defense to stand tall there and see if the offense can get something going. Been a really, really tough night for the Niner offense tonight. And you would expect as much up against one of the best defenses in the league here. Purdy, shotgun, sends Juszczyk in motion over to the left, 2-by-2 now. Or to the right, sorry, and then back over to the left, takes a snap, steps up in the pocket, and he throws to McCaffrey over the middle. He's going to be just shy of the first down, out to about the 19, 18, 19. Going to set up 3rd and 1 or 2 there. Nice tackle. And you know what Seattle's done? They have given Christian McCaffrey zero space. Every time he's caught the ball, there's been a man right up on him, and he's coming off the field. And I mean, when was the last time you saw McCaffrey get bottled up like this? I mean, Lobster Jr. right now is calling in to the SFPD saying, "Get me some backup here because we're getting our ass kicked down here. I can't get anything going down here." 21 Jump Street, that's what we'll call him. I mean, he can't get anything going on offense today. He's a hell of a play caller. Let's see. I mean, still some game left, so we'll see. Trips left there for Purdy. as four-man rush for Seattle. Purdy got time, steps up, throws to the left. It's a high throw. He's tackled right there, and he's going to lose a yard to Robinson. They might have given him forward progress, but again with the defense, man. Witherspoon there on the tackle. It was a high throw. Robinson had to go up for it, and I thought he lost a yard. They gave him forward progress. That's going to be 3 and out. Purdy gets rid of it. High throw. Little man Robinson. He's going back on it. Yeah, he lost a yard there. I mean, that's negative play. And that's, man on man coverage. He diagnoses it and he's all over it. That's just great coverage. Not a great throw, but yeah, that's a full yard and a half short of the first down, and they're going to have to punt it away. Morstead, their best player today for San Francisco. 4:38 left here. Pressure coming. Kick is away safely, and it's a good one out down there, the 30-yard line. Nice kick by Morstead to flip the field, and it'd be about the 31-yard line for Seattle to take over. As we get some views of San Francisco. Well, this isn't San Francisco. They're playing in Santa Clara, which is about 60 miles south and has nothing to do with San Francisco. They're the Santa Clara 49ers. Don't let them tell you any other different. Anyways, more commercials, friends. Hold the line. We'll be back. All right, here we go, friends. Sam Darnold back again with 3 wide receivers here under center. He hands off and it's fumbled. Oh my God. And Seattle falls on it. What a disaster of a play. And what a gift that it bounced out of the hands of the defensive lineman. Man, oh man. Darnold looked like he got stepped on or he just fell on the handoff. That was so bad. Here we go. Under center. He just tripped. Oh, he tripped over his lineman and then he just fumbled the handoff. That was so bad. Oh, wow. Niners really, really needed that in a major, major way and could not come up with it. That was Mark Sanchez-esque right there. I tell you, that was really, really bad. And it's going to be 2nd and 17 now. Trips, receivers, JSN in motion to the right. So Trips right now. Charbonnet in the backfield. Shotgun for Darnold. Takes a snap. Looks right. He's got time. He's got all day. Throws over the middle. Quick throw to the tight end Barner. Incomplete. Man, I don't know. It's just I don't. This game really is just kind of a head scratcher. I mean, by all intents and purposes, Seattle should be up like 3 touchdowns. I mean, they're the better team tonight. And with so much on the line, I get the defense. Like the defense is coming to play and brought it, but where is the offense? What the hell is going on with the Seattle offense? I don't get it now. Toss right out to Ken Bone as he's got some blocking out there. He cuts it back up the middle, and he's got a first down, 3rd and 17. Unreal, unreal. The little toss play on 3rd and 17, and Kenneth Bone Walker just cutting it back upfield. And man, that is really that's again all you can say. Not how they drew it up. Toss out to Ken Bone. It's a crack block there from Bobo, and Ken Bone does the rest. Shoddy tackling by the Niner defense, and John Lynch can't believe it. And all I can tell you is sit down, man. Just sit down and just hope that Trey Lance actually does something tomorrow because that was a terrible pick. Anyway, again with the 12 personnel, I form split off to the left. Here you go. Play action for Darnold. He looks left. He throws down the middle. He's got JSN out to the 40, down to the 37-yard line, and all day there. JSN, just give him the damn ball. Best player on the field, give him the ball. Okay? Just find a way to get that guy the ball because he's our best player. He's shown it all year. They can't guard him as he runs a little post route there. And it's just too easy, man. The guy's open all the time. Just throw it to him. Okay? Behind him, and he still comes down with it. Nice play. JSN, man, oh man, oh man. Nice looking receiver Seattle's got there. Seattle in business now, again with 12 personnel, single back Charbonnet, Saubert in motion to the right, play action again. Darnold looking deep, has all day back there and just has to throw it out to Charbonnet, but he's got room, down to the 30, stutter step, back up. He's got a first down as he's knocked out of bounds. Nice play, nice job by Darnold there to hang tight in the pocket and just wait till the last second, then dump it off to Charbonnet. Nice work there, Slam and Sammy, as it'll be 1st and 10 now, 2 minutes left. Brock Purdy looks on and just has to wonder, man, this is really getting away from us now. As Bob's just thinking, man, I thought we had this guy. Sam Darnold, what the hell? And what are we doing here? Are we going to burn a timeout already? $1:58 here in the 3rd quarter. 10-3, Seattle on top. In a got-to-win-it game. Looks like an injury timeout now. Again, winner of this game is going to get a first-round bye, home field advantage. Bethune, is this another linebacker that's down? Man, this team has just been really hampered by injuries. Got to wonder what the hell is going on in the training staff down there in Santa Clara. As George Kittle on the sideline doing his best to get everyone fired up like he's done. But I don't know. I mean, this game through pretty much 3 quarters has been all Seattle. And it's going to be more. Well, I guess we're going to get some highlights here of the Seattle handiwork. And the blocking, yeah, has been great. The running backs have been great. I mean, we saw that play earlier. We saw Charbonnet's 27-yard run earlier. I mean, but yeah, it's the outside. It is the tight ends, Barner and Saubert on their blocking, especially when they're running the stretch play out to the right and just cutting it back to the left, like on the touchdown to Charbonnet. It's just all night long. I mean, how many rushing yards do they have at this point? There you go. 24 carries, 20 pass. Shotgun here for Darnold. 3 wide receivers. JSN in the backfield. Darnold takes a snap, looks to the right. He's got time, just dumps it off, and it's knocked down. Nice job, Niner defense, getting their hands up to knock that one down. Going to set up 2nd and 10. And whatever they can do, again, I mean, if they could hold them to a field goal here as they are getting deep into SF territory here down at about the 25-yard line, if they could at least hold them to a field goal, I mean, the game's still in range. But, I mean, a touchdown here with the way the Niner offense has been, I mean, there's plenty of time left in this game, but I don't know. Got to have a stop here for the Niner defense. 2nd and 10, 2-by-2, condensed formation for Seattle. Charbonnet in the backfield. Darnold barks out the play and handoff. Draw play goes to Charbonnet up the middle. He's got 2 or 3 and he's tackled right there. That'll stop it. It's going to set up 3rd and about 8. And let's see how the Seattle offense wants to attack. As 95 thunders off the field. 3rd and 9. As we got little kids in gold chains. You got all the cholos in the back sporting their red. And let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see if the Niner defense has got another trick up their sleeve. They've come through so far. Let's see if they can do it again here. A minute left here in the 3rd quarter. 3 wide receivers for Darnold in the shotgun. Charbonnet in the backfield. Niners showing pressure. 5 seconds left on the play clock. They bring an extra man. Quick throw out to the left and a lot of contact. Shaheed wants a flag. Don't know if he's going to get it. And there is a flag out there. He wanted it from the beginning. It looked like he might have been held. Kind of hard to tell from up here. And it is pass interference. Vinovich comes out and says, you know what? I got Seattle second half. You better believe I'm calling that flag. I got 2 dimes on Seattle. Green working man coverage against Shaheed, split out left on the slant play here, and he just never let go of him. I mean, he just never let go of him. He just grabbed him and just kind of held him. And look at that. Like the offensive linemen don't get that much contact. And Kittle doesn't want it, but if that was him, he'd be asking for it too. So Sam Darnold goes, "Are you serious?" And he goes, "All right, finally, Vinovich, I know you got 2 dimes on us." I formation again, got the 12 package in again. Darnold calls out the defense, stacked box for the Niners, handoff, goes to Ken Bone. He tries to cut it outside, and he's wrapped up and tackled into the backfield. Nice work, Niner defense, picking it up. White with the tackle there in the backfield. Well done. Going to set up 2nd and 12 now. Nice job by the Niners to at least get a little something going here. As it'll set up 2nd and long as Bob Saleh trying to get something going, trying to rally this defense. They got to have a stop here, at least to hold it to a field goal. Again, with the I formation in motion to the right is JSN, play action, and a little pitch play out to Charbonnet on the left side. He gets over the middle. It's only going to pick up a few. It's going to set up 3rd and about medium. Kendricks on the stop. And let's see it. 3rd down. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter now. So pretty salty game here. 10-3 defensive struggle. A lot of big plays by the Niner defense. Seattle defense has been here all night just shutting down the Niners. A lot of missed opportunities for the Seattle offense. We've got 1 quarter left to decide the NFC. Let's see. Still got a game on our hands. Hang tight, friends. Let's see what happens. All right, friends. Beginning of the 4th quarter here. 3rd and 7 for Seattle. In deep in Niner territory. Big play here at the 14-yard line. Shotgun for Darnold brings Charbonnet into the backfield. 3 wide receivers. Niners showing pressure here. Darnold working right to left here on the screen. Pressure off the left side. Darnold under pressure, rolls right, and he tosses it out to the tight end, and he's wrapped up there. Nice tackle, and the Niner defense doing a great job tackling in open field over and over throughout the night. Really, really well done as they're going to stuff him there, and it's going to be a field goal attempt now. Nice open field tackle there, 20, as Purdy gets ready to try and muster up some offense. 4th and 6. Myers coming out, already missed a field goal today. This would make it a 2-score game, so this is not insignificant here. 31-yard attempt. He drilled the 45-yarder in his last one, pushed the 47-yarder to the right. He's working from the right hash. Here's the snap. Hold is good. Kick is up, and it is good. Little laser beam right down the middle. 13-3. Seattle on top now. And if you're a Seahawks fan, the only thing that you should be thinking is, what if? What if they scored on at least one of those drives? This game would be an absolute blowout. And on the other hand, Niner fans just got to be thinking, give us something here. Offense, just do something. This is a time for Lobster Jr. to scheme something up and let his guys go to work. And you got to think they got to get McCaffrey the ball. Get it in the hands of your playmakers. Not that hard. More commercials, friends. Hang tight. Hold the line. We'll be back. We're back, friends, as the kick is taken there at about the 10 up to the 25 to the 30-yard line. And that is where, is Robinson back there on the return? Not a bad idea. That is where the Niners are going to take over. 1st and 10 from about their own 30-yard line. And got to have it here. Getting late early now. 14 minutes left in the game. 14 minutes left in the regular season. 14 minutes left for an opportunity for a first-round bye and NFC supremacy. That'd go a long way. No one wants to be on the road in the playoffs. It's hard enough to win a playoff game as it is. Shotgun for Purdy. Bunch left as he's got the 2 tight ends in there. In condensed, sends McCaffrey in motion in the backfield to the right. Takes a snap, looks right. He rolls right as he's under pressure, and he throws downfield. And he's got a man. He's got a man. It's Kittle downfield down the right sideline. And good job, Niners. First time in a while that they've had some positive plays there. Good job. Kittle in line, files in behind the zone, and then just a split out. Purdy on the roll, finds him. Nice job, Purdy. Good throw on the run. And Kittle, there you go. Find your best players and get them the ball. Nice work. And we keep looking. I'm guessing that's Kittle's girlfriend, and I've seen enough of her already. as pressure coming for Purdy, steps up in the pocket, and it looks like he's going to run it, and he is going to run it. He's out past midfield, and he nice juke Brock Purdy. He's got a first down. Nice little run there from Brock Purdy. You don't really know Brock Purdy for his legs, but that was a nice piece of running there as he steps up. We got some tools saying, let's go. We got some rich folks from Los Gatos out there all liquored up saying, let's go. And let's go, Niners offense. Let's see if they can't get something going here. They're out across midfield. It's about time they had a couple of first downs. They can't, I mean, what do they got? 97. He's got 21 yards rushing and 97 yards passing. Not good enough. Shotgun again, two running backs in now. As draw play up the middle to McCaffrey. As he's stuck right there, he tries a spin move, but he gets swallowed up by the Seattle defense. And the Seattle defense, very, very disciplined per usual. They do not over pursue. They maintain their gaps. They maintain, they do their assignments. They take their assignments, nothing more. As a big man has come off the field. A little banged up there. Murphy the second. He'll be all right. Just get him over there, get him a little shot of something. Say, don't worry, just get some breath and get on back out there. 2nd and 6 now for the Niners. 12:22 left. Kittle in the slot to the right. Shotgun, quick throw, goes out to the right. It's caught right there by Robinson, and it got another first down. There you go. The 49er offense starting to move. 3rd first down on this drive. It's about time they had something going now. And they're in business here. Oh, we got fireworks on the sidelines as Jennings with just real low IQ play going over to the Seattle sideline and barking into the Seattle bench. And I'm surprised there's no flags thrown. I mean, that's good, but that's not very smart. I mean, you're there to play the game. Of course, you guys are going to be running your yap. Let's see it over here. They're working one-on-one. I mean, I don't understand. I guess you could have offsetting penalties there, so it doesn't matter. Good no call, really. Seattle bench immediately just says, simmer down. I don't know. Condensed formation again for San Francisco. Purdy, shotgun, under 12 minutes now. Use check in motion out to the left. 4-man rush. Purdy with time. He throws down the right side. He's got a man. It's caught right there, and it's Jennings down to the 10-yard line. Nice play design there. Nice job. Seattle with the zone. Jennings finds a soft spot. Just a little out route to the sideline. Good throw from Purdy. It all starts with the blocking up front. With only the 4-man rush, they've given him time. And Purdy sees the out route. Nice read by Purdy. It's just a perfect little throw right over the linebacker into Jennings against the sideline there, underneath the zone. And again, here you go again. Condensed formation, pistol this time. Handoff goes to McCaffrey right up the middle. He's got about 2 yards, and he's swallowed up right there. He'll set up 2nd and goal from about the 6 or 7 yard line. And this is the first time that the Niners have really, really threatened here in this game. This is the first legitimate look at a touchdown that they've had the entire game, as we're inside 11 minutes now. 115 to 16 scrimmage yards. 53 tonight for who cares? 6 plays, 64 yards, 3.5 minutes on the drive. Niners got to have it here again with the condensed formation. Bunch to the left. McCaffrey in the backfield, 4-man rush. Purdy with time, throws out to McCaffrey to the right. And oh my God, is it picked off? It bounced out of his hands. I don't know if he got his feet down, though. I don't know if he got his feet down. It looks like an interception. We'll see. He hit McCaffrey in the breadbasket. It bounced out right into Thomas's hands, but I don't know if he got his feet down. They might want to look at that. And the narc on the sideline says, you can't. You got to be kidding me. As I don't know who that is. Doesn't really much matter. The ball was batted a little bit. It hits McCaffrey in the breadbasket behind him, goes right into Thomas's hands. Oh, yeah, you got plenty of feet down. That is an interception, and that is not a good look. It's not a good look for McCaffrey. It's not a great throw, but it looked like it was deflected maybe at the line. But that is just about as bad as it gets right there. As you go from potentially a tying game, man, that is really, really bad. That's just really bad. I think it was batted right there. It just barely got nicked, and it just kind of set it off target. Who knows if that was really behind? Not a good look. Seattle takes over at their own 3. They got the jumbo formation and single back Charbonnet. Handoff to Charbonnet up the middle as he is swallowed up right there. Niners crash the line, no gain, set up 2nd and 10 from the same spot. Man, oh man, Niner fans, how are you feeling right now? That is not good. Not good. Wow, 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 wow. Let's see it right here. I mean, look, I'll say this. That's not an easy catch, but that's a catch McCaffrey's got to make. I don't know who that is right there with the high five and the armpits and everything, but we don't need to see him either. Keep him and Kittle's girlfriend and all the rest of these people out of here. Here we go again. 12 personnel. Darnold under center. He steps back and throws, and he's got a first down out to the left. JSN, get him the ball. Guy's always open, and he always will be. Jeez. He just never seems it never fails. The guy is always open. First of all, you got to give less than 10 yard. The Green giving him 10 yards is too easy. He plants his foot and he's there every time. That's there all day long. That's just too easy. As Darnold working out of his own end zone with a nice strong throw. Good play call there. Again, under center, 12 personnel in again, single back Charbonnet. Niners bring the run blitz. Handoff goes to Charbonnet left side. He's got about 2 or 3, gets swallowed up and goes down at about the 19. Going to set up 2nd and 8. So now it's tick-tock here, okay? We're under 9 minutes. Third quarterback in Seahawks history with 4,000 yards passing, 25 touchdowns. Geno and Russell Wilson. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Okay, 2nd and 8. So under 9 minutes, McCaffrey looking on, and I'll tell you what the tablet says. McCaffrey, make the catch. That's what it says. Shotgun now for Darnold, 2-by-1. Charbonnet off his left side, takes a snap, looks left, has time, steps up in the pocket. He rolls right. He's still rolling, and he's going to run it himself. He's out to the 22, 24. Nice tackle in the open field, but not after Darnold picks up a few yards, and it's going to set up 3rd and about 2 or 3. And Darnold playing tough here. Nice run there. Nice run by Sam Darnold, set up 3rd and short. And let's see how they want to attack this Niner defense now as we are approaching 8 minutes, and we're going to be inside of 8 minutes now. And yeah, tick-tock, 10-point lead for Seattle. Really, really getting – that was a really massive turnover. We get a look at some tool in the crowd. Again, with the sunglasses at night. Here's a public service announcement. Don't wear sunglasses at night, okay? It's just a bad look. It's a Delta Bravo move. Okay, trips left now for Darnold. Niners showing pressure. Now they're bringing Kupp, condensed formation. Takes a snap, looks left. He throws left, and he's got Kupp for the first down at the 31-yard line. Nice throw from Darnold, and it's a first down, and they continue to move the sticks, and this is not good for Niner fans because the score here, I mean, I guess a field goal keeps it at a 2-score game as the Niners have another defensive player on the ground, and this guy is writhing in pain, and that's not a good look. Is it Bethune again? That doesn't look good. As we got man bun out on the field. No one likes a man bun either. Okay. While we're at it, Cooper Kupp got the Amish beard going underneath. And we're going to step aside for some commercials as Jennifer Garner tries to sell you some Capital One stuff. Don't do it. We'll be back. Hang tight. Handoff goes to Kenbone over the right side as we approach 7 minutes, and we're under 7 minutes now. And the clock on the Niners season beginning to run out here. Kenneth Bone Walker, 122 total yards on the night, as he's got 86 yards rushing. Charbonnet, 59 yards rushing, and they've just been grinding and carving up this Niner defense. Kenbone still in the game here. Single back. Darnold under center again with the jumbo with the 12 personnel. Handoff again to Kenbone up the middle. Cuts it back to the right. He's got a first down again, and he's out across the 50. And Kenbone is really starting to cook now as he approaches 100 yards on the night. And man, he's just running directly up the middle. One cut, and he is into the second level. And man, again, fantasy players know all about Kenneth Bone. It's too bad he has to split time with Charbonnet, who's also a pretty handy little back. But yeah, and this Niner defense now, they spent a lot of time on the field. Bob Sala's done a good job scheming this team up, coaching this team up. They've hung really tough, some really good tackling by the team, but they're in a spot of bother here. Again with the 12 personnel, single back Charbonnet, play action this time. Darnold looking deep, and he throws it over the middle of Charbonnet. Stutter step, cuts it out to the right, and he's tackled right there again with a nice tackle in open space, as it'll set up second and short. But nice job by Darnold with nothing deep as he throws here. And here is the NFC playoff picture. Seattle up top, 13-3. Niners in the wild card, 12-4. And I mean, what is it? So they're what? Seattle at this, if it ends right now, they get the 1. Niners will be what? 2, 3, 4, 5? 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 5. So they play 4, 4, 5. Shotgun again for Darnold, 2-by-1. Draw play to Charbonnet over the left side. He cuts it back up the middle. He's got another first down, and Seattle is really chipping away now. And this run game is just grinding this Niners defense down. And they score a touchdown here. It'll officially be over as Charbonnet comes off and Kenbone will come back on. 173 yards on the ground, 5.4 yards per carry for the Seattle offense tonight. And they've done a great job. Darnold, very efficient, 19-24, 174. Nothing real explosive. Good. Again, the Niner defense has done a pretty good job. No explosives. They've just been getting crushed at the line with this run game. You know, JSN's been having a game, but he's always going to do that. Again with the 12 personnel, play action now. Rolling to his left. Darnold looks left, throws back over the middle, and it was high and it was picked off, but I think he's out of bounds. I think he was out of bounds. Rolling to his left, that's a tough throw on, across the body there. He had a man, but it was just a high throw. Was it JSN again? Yeah, it's way too high. And it was picked off, but yeah, not even close. He didn't even have possession with 1 foot. Nice play by a defender there, but Darnold, just a little bit too much mustard on that pass. As Green comes down with it out of bounds, it'll set up 2nd and 10. 4:23 here left in this game. Seattle on top, 13-3. Again with the 12 personnel. Single back is Kenbone. Handoff to him. He cuts it back to the left, and he's swallowed up right there. Nice job from Niner defense on the run blitz to collapse the line. 3rd and 10 now. And let's see if they can make another play. This would be a big, big stop here. This a long, long field goal from this point. So let's see. This is a big, big play right here. There's still a little bit of time left. Niners going to have to really open it up. I mean, they really shot themselves in the foot with that turnover on the last possession deep in Seattle zone. But let's see if they can get it going here as we get some Billy Bob T-Mobile commercials. Yeah, we get it. Landman's cool, man. We get it. They're always trying to sell you something, aren't they? All we want to do is watch the damn game. Why don't they do a mid-game, like in the baseball? I'd rather even have that, the damn mid-game interview. Actually, no, they don't do that. I hate that, actually. The mid-game interview with the coach, it's like the biggest, they do that crap in the World Series. It's the biggest game of the damn season. The guy is sweating bullets over there, and they come interview the damn coach in the middle of the game. It's like, what do you think I'm trying to do? I'm trying to win the damn World Series. I don't need a Buster Olney over here, whoever the hell talking to me. Get out of here. Anyways, sorry, go on my little soapbox there. Seattle 5 of 10 on 3rd down here as we have grown individuals. So those are some real Seattle fans there. And Sam, we trust. They're grown adults from Seattle dressed like children on Halloween. Again, I just don't understand it. If you're an adult, act like a damn adult, okay? 3rd and 10 here for Sam Darnold. 4:12 left in the game. Shotgun takes a snap, steps up in the pocket under pressure. He rolls right. He's still rolling, He throws across the field. He's got his man. It's Kupp. He's down to the 15 to the 12-yard line. And that is a dagger, folks. That is a big, big play from Sammy Darnold. Rolling right, throwing back across the field. Cooper Kupp coming along. Man, just stretch play across the field. Here we go. Shotgun. They brought only 4 men. Darnold pocket collapses, rolls right, still rolling. Kupp disengages, and nice job by Darnold to find him. Nice job, 14, as he found him there, coming back across. Nice job by the Niner defense on coverage, but nothing really. Oh man, it's tough to stay with guys for that long. And Kupp found a hole, and Darnold found him, and that is a massive, massive first down. Niners take a timeout, only one left here, 4 minutes left. Touchdown here is going to seal this game. And Seattle comes into San Francisco and shows you why they're the number one team in NFC. I mean, it's pretty damn obvious by watching this game. Their defense is absolutely ferocious. Their offense gets it done when they need it. I mean, this defense could do it. This team could do it. Again with the 12 personnel, I formation, Charbonnet, handoff goes to him right up the middle. He's hit there, but he falls forward for about 3 yards, down to about the 9-yard line. Nice tackle there on the outside. I'm not going to try and say his name. Okoye Nune Nonu. Nice try. Number 91, also known as. 3:57 left. Niners take their last time out as 21 Jump Street looks on and just thinks, man, that interception absolutely killed us. As we get a look at Troy, he put his pants on. Joe Buck's got his pants on. Joe Buck is sporting the white beard, and I don't know yet. I don't know. Maybe. Not a Joe Buck fan for my days of watching him call the World Series, especially the NLCS against the Giants back in the day. But I am a Troy Aikman fan. A little red ass. I do like a little Troy Aikman. And what they're saying right now is, Joe, I had to put the pants on. I'm sorry. I just can't sit down with the pants off anymore. And we're back. I formation again. 12 personnel again. Handoff goes to Charbonnet left side. Juke step. Spin move. And he's down to the 5. It's going to set up third and manageable, about 3 or 4 yards. 3:45 on the clock, and Seattle is just going to grind this one down. 3rd and 4 here. And if the Niners could ever come up with the stop, now would be the time. And if they could hold them to a field goal, it'd be a 2-score game. Touchdown puts this one absolutely out of range. Nice little juke step there and a spin move from Charbonnet, but to no avail. As Ken Bone looks on and says, I want my touchdown. 0 fumbles for Charbonnet and 521 touches. Ominous stat. Let's see. Handoff again to Charbonnet up the middle, cuts it back to the right. And again, he's greeted right there and he's stopped. Nice job by the Niner defense. Charbonnet a little too nifty with the footwork as he gets stood up about a yard shy. And I can't imagine Seattle's going to go for it here. Or will they? I don't know. I thought Charbonnet might have had a hole there. It looked like he had a hole. He was just too fancy, and it looks like Seattle is going to go. And why the hell not? 15 plays, 94 yards, 7 minutes, 37 seconds. McDonald says, bury this team, and I absolutely love it. And I love a coach that says, let's kill this team, and let's kill them right now. I love it. Barner under center for a long tush push. Looks like a yard and a half. Let's see if they even call it. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Trying to get them to jump. And they don't jump, and that's it. And they'll call a timeout. 2:24 left on the clock. Let's see if they end up going for it anyway, though. They go delay a game, and I guess they're just going to kick the field goal. Delay a game and the field goal try. Well, I wanted to see him go for it, but that's all right. I guess but I don't know. I mean, it's the same thing. What does a field goal do for you? It makes it, 16-13? It's still 2 touchdowns. You score a touchdown, it's absolutely game over. They get stuffed. They still need 2 scores. I mean, it's a tall task any way you slice it, right? The Niners have no timeouts. They've had 0 offense this entire game. I mean, I don't know. 26-yard attempt here for Myers. 2 or 3 of the day. Right hash. The kick is up, and he hits the crossbar, and he misses it. Jesus Christ almighty. What in the hell is going on here? And Mike McDonald has to be thinking, what the hell? I mean, dude, no. Just no. He just doinked it. Just no. Okay? Just no. Unreal. That's unreal, honestly. So Myers misses his second field goal on the day, and I mean, coach ain't gonna like that. He sure took it well. He took it a lot better than I did, and I mean, I guess that's why he's the head coach. He keeps a pretty cool demeanor there. They slap him on the head. I mean, yeah, you have one job to do is to kick it through the sticks. Just do your job. So 20-yard line now for the Niners. 2 by 2 here. Shotgun for Purdy. 4-man rush. Steps up. He's pressured and he throws short. They got at him right there. They almost got him again. 2:15 left on the clock. Purdy barely got that one away. And Seattle pass rushers can really smell blood now as they were just bringing the heat as 4-man rush and they were just coming after it. Just man. Murphy over the middle, just completely just and just enveloping his man. Jesus. Second and 10. Purdy takes a snap, better pressure this time or protection this time. Throws out to McCaffrey, and he's tackled right there. Well done. That's going to probably bring us to the 2-minute warning. A nice open space tackle there by Iwanori. As yes, that is going to be the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 6 now for the Niners. And Purdy does not have much downfield, and he's getting pressured on the 4-man rush. So 2-minute warning here. Last gasp here for the San Francisco 49ers, the Santa Clara Niners, Levi Stadium. We'll be back for the conclusion of this great game. Hang tight, friends. All right, friends. This is about it here. Nice tidy game. Been a pretty good game overall. No barely any penalties from the refs. They stayed out of the way, let them play. A lot of defense. Here we go. Niners own 23-yard line, 3rd and 6, condensed formation, 4-man rush. Purdy stepping up, throws left, and it's knocked away. Great defense out there. Man, Kittle working against number 29. What a play out there. Man, oh man. Just blanket coverage, gets his arm in there at the last second. That is really good. He's just all over him. Man, oh man, it's just Seattle defense just locking it down tonight. 4th and 6. This could be the last play of the game right here. From their own 23-yard line, same thing. 2-by-2, condensed formation sends Kittle over to the right side, McCaffrey in the backfield. Pressure being shown at the line. They They bluff it. McCaffrey in the backfield. He's under pressure. He throws, and it's short, and that's going to be it. And that's probably going to be the game. Purdy goes down again, and what a fitting way for it to end as pressure again, as they got the GM down there now. Sweat stains himself. Purdy's hurt. That's not good, folks. You still have playoffs to do. Purdy is still on the ground. This is not good. Not good. Same thing. 4-man rush. Purdy in the pocket, trying to make something happen. He holds tough to throw it. He gets cracked from. Oh shit! I mean, he got cracked from the left, and it looks like he got folded up a little bit. As a guy on the left hand side took out his legs, and the other guy took him out, or top bottom right there. Oh, I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay, man. That's not good. Oh, he got cracked. Dang, that is not good. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, that is not how you want your quarterback to look at the end of the game right before the playoffs start. Just saying. Oof, he's got a cut thumb. I mean, that's nothing. That's not even if it's his throwing hand. Good. He's okay. Mac Jones comes over and says, "I was better than you all season, anyways." Man, oh man, Seattle comes into San Francisco and says, "I don't think so." That's what happened tonight. The Seattle defense and the Seattle Seahawks came into Santa Clara and said, "Nice try, Niners. I don't think so." And they, I mean, this game, honestly, this is a 10-point game. It could have been a 30-point game. They left a lot of meat on the bone in the first half. The offense did what they have to do, but the running game was all over the place as they get into victory formation. This will do it. Can you cash that 2-team parlay, by the way? Blue Collar Broadcast got a little heater going on now because we got Seattle minus 1.5 for the game. Seattle and the under in the second half, 2-team parlay, a little sicko parlay in the second half. Get some. What is it with executives in Seattle as 21 Jump Street looks on and says, "My cover is blown"? Man, coach of the year? Maybe. Why not? That defense is absolutely legit. And if you think this team can't make a run to the Super Bowl, you're out of your goddamn mind because the playoffs are wide open. KC's out of it. Let's talk about that for a second. KC's out of it. The NFC is pretty tough. You got Philly still there as Bob Sala looks on. Bob Sala did a really good job. In fact, their defense did a really good job. But the Seattle defense is the real deal. This team is no joke. So you have Philly. They got all kinds of problems. Their offense is who knows what their offense is. San Francisco, you got Los Angeles Rams, also a legit team. I think Seattle and LA are the best teams in the NFC. Whoever's coming out of the NFC South, who cares? Whether it's Carolina or Tampa Bay, those teams aren't anything. Seattle, I mean, they got to be the favorite. Green Bay, maybe. Chicago, I don't think so. Chicago beat, no, I think SF beat Chicago. Man, number 1 seed and division title. Sammy Idiot Face walking off the field, just getting it done. Man, oh man. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Wide open. Good game overall. I mean, you would expect nothing less. And the Niners, I mean, they had an opportunity. Their defense played well. The offense just ran into, a big time defense. So tough game. That intercept. Wow, look at that mullet. That was pretty badass. Got some weak stash over there. Is everyone undercover nowadays or what? Like everyone looks like an undercover cop. What's up with that? Or is that just a Santa Clara thing? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, friends. Been a little while, a little holiday time for the Blue Collar Broadcast, but we're back, and we are back for the playoffs. I tell you. And the playoffs should be good this year. It's wide open. We got no KC, no goddamn Taylor Swift. I'm telling you, it's Kent Bone on the side getting a little interview going. Put a hat on there, my man, NFC champ. But thanks for tuning in, friends. And we'll see you as the Seahawks are the NFC West champions. Take care, and we'll see you next week for the playoffs. Best of luck. Bye-bye now.